So in this lecture we will animate our dimension and our central sphere. So with just a dimension and the central sphere, it will look like the small animation on the right. With our dimension sphere selected, we can keyframe a 0 value for the location Z value on our bottom mapping node on frame 1. For frame 2000, we can keyframe a value of 17 and set the interpolation to linear in our graph editor. As we play the animation, we can see the energy of our dimension move upwards. A simple setup which concludes the animation for our dimension. Now we can move on to our central sphere. First, we are going to give a pulsating effect between the red color and blue, which we will achieve by animating the burn effector of the selected color mix node. We can keyframe on frame 1 the value 0.14 and on frame 100 the value 0. Then on frame 200 the value 0.14 again. Now when we play the animation we can see one pulse happening. Then in the graph editor we can scale down the key on frame 100 so that the pulse is sharper when it is red. Then with the inner handles of the other two keys selected, we can scale it to the inside to make a more softer transition. Then we can open another window with the dope sheet editor where we also see our keyframed keys represented as dots. Then we can select the dots of the keys on frame 100 and 200 and copy them in the buffer with this icon. Then we can set our active frame on 300 and paste it from the buffer with the icon next to it. So this way we can create a loop for our pulsation. So now we can repeat the process by putting our active frame 100 frames further than the last keyframe and paste it again from the buffer into our timeline. We can repeat these steps till frame 2000. After finishing this process, you can see it also updated in the graph editor. In the preview, it looks quite alright, I think. Now we can also make the effect rotate vertically with the rotation Z value on the button mapping node. So, with our active frame on 1, we can key the rotation Z value of 0. Then, on frame 2000, we can key the value minus 900 degrees. Change the interpolation to linear and see how it looks. It seems it moves too fast, so we can try minus 300 and see if this looks better. Looks good enough. Now we can also key the location Z value of 0 on frame 1, then 10 on frame 2000 and set the interpolation to linear as well. Let's change it from 10 to 6 for frame 2000. This looks better. Now the next thing that we can do is to give our central sphere object a noise modifier for moving up and down the entire clip. With the same location keyed for frame 1 and 2000, we can give the location Z channel the noise modifier. It seems because I did not specifically select the blue channel, the modifier got applied to the first or red channel. We can solve this with the copy and paste buffer buttons. Now we can adjust the scale and strength of the noise modifier to make our sphere go up and down smoothly and with good rhythm. I think I will stick with the settings as I have now. You can of course choose your own. Congratulations, you have now finished all the animation part. In the next lecture we are going to set up the render layers. Thanks for watching.